Welcome back. You're watching Focus on Africa. Now, we've been reporting on severe rainfall in West and Central Africa that's led to deadly floods in recent months, with millions of people affected and farmlands lost. Yet in parts of Nigeria, droughts due to climate change are worsening the country's food insecurity. As we mark World Food Day, the BBC's Azizat Olaoluwa visited 2 farms in the northeast of Nigeria to see how the changing climate is causing poor harvests.
All this place used to be farmland before the flood occurred. Now everything is destroyed.
55-year-old widow Mema Fwa lives in a remote part of Adamawa State in northeast Nigeria. She is a maize and okra farmer. Mema, who has been farming for 25 years, says this is her worst season.
At the beginning of the season this year, I suffered from drought. A few months later, when my farm began to yield, floods came and destroyed the whole farm.
Like Mema, 36-year-old Rabiu Musa in neighboring Taraba State had hoped to harvest at least 1,000 bags of maize this year after getting a loan. But lack of rain for 40 days during the rainy season meant no bumper harvests, an unpaid debt, and a struggle to provide for his more than 40 dependents.
We fasted. We shared maize with people, seeking God's mercy. Many people lost their investments and others gave up. Honestly, I am not happy. Whenever I go to my farm, I normally come back with headache. I feel like I'm going to fall down.
Nigeria is grappling with 37% food inflation. The majority of its food comes from the north, with the northeast being big suppliers of rice, maize and cassava. Unpredictable weather patterns in recent years have disrupted planting cycles here. Particularly bad floods in 2022 left thousands displaced and large swathes of farmland washed away. And the weather is not letting up this year. According to the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization, about 22 million Nigerians will face food insecurity this year, and that number could rise to about 4 times of that by 2030. The organization has also warned that widespread loss of farmland due to floods in 2024 would severely affect food security.
This climate change caused a huge economic deficit to the farmers. We need to shift from agriculture to climate-smart agriculture, introducing innovation, introducing water management and water control.
Authorities in both Taraba and Adamawa say they are introducing measures to enhance food security, such as bringing in a new crop varieties.
The state government have set up a food security committee, which I am a member, and then to sensitize with the farmers and then engage with the research team in Ibadan to bring drought-resistant seedlings.
Trials in East Africa have shown that genetically engineered drought-resistant crops can increase yields by up to 30%, although farmers have to buy seedlings every year, adding to their financial burden. For now, Mema and Rabiu hope their normal dry season planting will yield enough to keep their families going. Azizat Olaoluwa, BBC News, Nigeria.